Hi, there I am. What's going on, everybody? It's the Blockchain Brew Show. Back at it for Act 2 of what we were working on yesterday, guys. Thank you for showing up. And we're going to get into the news and articles and everything. Pull up today. It is unconditional time, unconditional Saturdays, guys. Things are always up in the air. You remember, you were first, man. You won. Banana Zone Bandits. John 316, smash that like. Thank you, John. Thank you guys so much. And on that note, guys, seriously, smash the like. We want a golden thumbs up shipped out to you at some point in time, at maybe, possibly. This could be yours and someday in the future. But don't smash it down though, but smash it up. Why? Hey, there I am. Hey, thanks guys for smashing it. That's how we like it. Smashed. Killed the spider. It's dead. We win. We won. I hit the subscribe bell. Let's see if I can do it. One. Yeah, I think I got 4 out of it. Check out the subscribe button. It's right there in that area. You'll find it over there, guys. YouTube makes you ask, so we ask for YouTube's sake. But rumble over there and kick. We kick ass and take names. I mean, that's just how it is, baby. That's just how it is. That's how we roll. Oh shoot! I forgot to tell somebody I'm going live. Right? One of my uncles wanted me to tell him. Guys, give me 1 second, please. 1 second. Live. All right, cool. Thank you guys for being patient. You guys are the best. Well, let's just come on, check out what's going on. What's going on in the world today? John 316, do you remember? I didn't grab a beer today, but I got something I think it's just as good. I saw it at the store, dude. I don't know if you guys are soda fans or not. Dude, I'm a Coke guy. I love Coca-Cola. I saw this. It's Jack Daniel's Coca-Cola Vanilla, 7%, guys. Looking pretty spicy. Tennessee whiskey mix. It says, is there anything else on there? Yeah, it doesn't, man. Coca-Cola Vanilla. I mean, guys, you can't go wrong Coca-Cola Vanilla. It's one of my favorite ones. I liked it more than the cherry. Let's give it an ASMR pop. Oh, man, it sounds just like a Coke, too, when you open it up. It sounds spicy. Ooh, smooth, too. Dangerously smooth. Glad they don't sell it in a solid pack. They just sell it in, it's a mixed variety pack, and it's a 6-pack, so you get 2, 2, and 2. Ooh, that is good, man. Throw out some bubbles. Check out some bubble charts. See what we got going on. Bubbly, bubbly, bubbly. All right. We got Pangu up 30% today. Like, what? Pangu's on fire, guys. It is ripping. SPX up 13%, 30% for the week. Also ripping. Barcoin up 9.5%. Whip up 6.5%. Pepe up 4% for the day. Jupe, XRP, QNT, guys. We literally called QNT. We said yesterday where it was going. We were like, dude, we're so bullish on QNT. We've been bullish on QNT since it was right down. What the heck is that? Down in this range. We said it's going to go up. It's one of the best looking charts I've seen. Unless you guys can find me one that looks better. Bitcoin sitting at 107, 257, pretty much right where it was at 12 hours ago. I think we forgot to tell you guys if we're bullish or bearish the next 12 hours. But you know, it's kind of hard to tell on the weekends. But we always like to give a shot. We always try to give you guys what we're thinking, what we got going on our brain. All right. Should we go into the charts now? We're in the charts. What you gonna do when you're in the charts with you? Bad boys. Momentum waves on the 1 hour taking us down. Down. The VWAP is at -14. It's the yellow cloud. Blue momentum waves are pulling down. Strength slightly coming down. We're in the oversold territory, which is good. Check out the 4 hour. 4 hour, it almost looks like it's trying to flag out, guys. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I mean, you tell me what you guys see. We'll shrink it up. I mean, doesn't this kind of look like a freaking pole? Actually, I got mine at the bottom yet. Drop it right there. We'll pull it down a little bit more. So that's the flag. And we got like some sort of flag pattern coming out. think it's a point more here. I can shoot that wrong. There we go. I like that. That's better. Flagging out. We flag out, guys. We're take that bull to the next range if we could break out of this. Well, I would love to see 115,000. Wouldn't you guys like to see 115,000? That would be cool. But we have some more things going on. I mean, momentum waves going down. So check out the 12-hour. 12-hour. Interesting. 4 hours saying that we could have like an hour or like 8 hours of sideways possible downward action, but the 12 hours leaning more bullish. Okay, and it looked like why we led bearish right there is because we had the two doji candles that said possible trend reversal, and the blue momentum waves almost wanted to curve over themselves, but we stayed at 36.35 and it hasn't crossed down. We have not gotten that red dot yet. Look at that VWAP. As it came down, we had that outwardly curved. Guys, outwardly curve is a big deal. It is a big deal. And the fact that we never broke the zero line. So, and then we got the red money wave is shrinking. That's looking pretty nice. I'm sorry. I thought I saw some hidden bullish divergence. I don't see it. You know. But 12 hours saying that we could keep going. Okay, we'll take that. I didn't see that coming. The daily, the momentum wave's just starting to curve over. VWAP is still above the zero line. I mean, money flow looked like pretty bad right here. The fact that's kind of plateauing and kind of evening out. It's pretty good. String kind of plateaued, but hey, you know what? All this means is we're cooling off. Okay, we cool off before we go up more. That's a good sign. We like that. We take those signs. 2-day was really bullish on. We had that anchor trigger wave going on. Wow, interesting. Interesting. 2-day looks like it can keep going. Momentum wave still going up. VWAP still above the zero line. And the 3-day hasn't even started yet. The 3-day, this is what the 3-day is showing us. And it also kind of looks like a flag too, if you even want to stretch that out. You know, flag out down here. The 3-day looks really nice. Let's just say I can't erase everything without erasing my other work. Oh, that's so irritating. Drawing the 3-day out. There, now we got the flag. 3-day and the 4-hour like mimicking each other verbatim. I mean, the 4-hour says we could go up to 115, and the 3-day is saying 136 the top, or top of the 3-day chart pattern, which could put us at the top. I have no idea. I would figure we're pretty close to the top at that point. But some other people are calling for like 200, 250. I mean, there's signs to say that. I just don't know if we'll have that. We have the green dot on the 8-day. It's pretty nice, man. It's pretty nice that we got that. See what the weeklies do. We still have the red dot on the weekly. We really want to drop that red dot, void it out. That would be fantastic if we can void it out. Shrapnel, you in here? You're in here, my dude? Just checking it out. Checking it out. 2 week, hasn't rolled over yet. Monthly, we still got a green dot, which is a solid fact. It is a fact that we still have a green dot. Green dot in the monthly. Weekly is kind of 8-day got the green dot. 5-day hasn't rolled over yet. What's up, Muffhead? Zeta chain. We can take a look at Zeta. Zeta, is that you? Shrapnel, what's up, John 316? You're such a solid guy, John. You're always showing up for us. I appreciate you, man. You kind of make me think of myself, driving the trucks, listening to crypto all the time. The Zeta chain. Should do this stuff in alphabetical order so I can find my way around in here a little easier. SSSGGS. Drop this down. T, theta, troll. Making this a little bit more organized for myself. Whoa, I have say there, and I have say here. Whoops, I don't know how that happened. It's because it happened because I had this stuff unorganized. Cake. Virtual. There's a T for Trump. It's because this started as like a meme area. Now it kind of just got flooded with everything else. Okay. We'll go over here to Zeta Chain. Zeta Chain. Let me know if the music's too loud. Thank you, John. Bless you, sir. Blessings on you and your household. And your children's household, too. We pray for blessings in all area of your life. Thank you, John. I'm trying to be sound more chill. Sometimes I really want to get my energy up and just go for it, man. And sometimes I'm like, maybe people don't like it when I get all jacked up and get my energy levels going. All right, Zeta Chain. On the 1 hour, we have definitely a red dot, which is a sign of a trend reversal, which we could come down more. The yellow VWAP does look like it's coming down a little bit. The money flow was not super thick, which is not super support jacked. LOL. Woo! There we go, man. The 4 hours looking super positive for Zeta. So that's telling me that more likely that 1 hour, this is probably a fake out. We might get more continuation. We are at some sort of key level of support right in here. So we'll have to keep an eye on it, but it looks like it could keep going. This could be a fake out, but could keep going. Well, above the 60. So right, when we're above 60s, we'll get into that range where sometimes it takes a couple whacks before we can break down. The 4 hour momentum wave still going up. The VWAP still sideways. The red flow is leaving. The green dot said get in right here. And if you could have got in right there, that would be good gains, guys. That would have been good gains. Zeta Chain's actually been firing off these green dots and been hitting, dude. Look at that one. That would have been a good entry too. So get in right there, dude. You would have freaking rode that sucker all the way up to that red dot, dude. You looking dang near like a 30% gains. That would have been a fire entrance point. Yeah. Market Cypher's giving off waves on Zeta Chain. Waves, man. We have a small anchor trigger wave right here. VWAP is coming up, strength coming up. We are oversold on Zeta Chain, which means that could give us momentum to the upside. DBSI is projected another candle printing green. So let's go. Check out the daily on Zeta Chain. We had a green dot right here. Right off on this doji candle. Could have got a good entry on that. The doji candle again right here for a sign of a trend reversal, which is flipping this red couple candles, 2 candles. The 21's been dropping pretty heavily. If you guys can see the 21 right here. From the death cross. Is this the end of the death cross? Death cross all agate indicators. We just dropped all that. 2-day. We're starting. We have a green dot, which could mark a bottom on Zeta Chain. Is this its all-time low? It looks like it's all-time low besides this wick down here just recently. That could have been a bottom, guys, at 15 cents. We'll take a look at Zeta Chain's all-time high. We got a green dot on the 3-day. The VWAP's just barely breaking up. Okay. I'm just kind of watching the data right now. I'm not saying this is the bottom. The 3-day is not saying this is the bottom, but it could be the bottom. It's not giving guaranteed signals, but you can always fire away on these green dots. I mean, they played out in the past. Not that one though. That one did not play out. Fire it off and shot yourself in the foot on that one. But that's where we have stop losses, right? The 5-day looking like it's starting to roll over. Look at the momentum wave. It's starting to roll over and stuff. On the VWAP is at -2. You know, it was at -9, so it's been flipping more bullish. The strength's like an all-time low. Well, if you look at the strength at 393, it is starting to curve up. Well, that's a good sign. 8-day doesn't show any data. Weekly is looking more bullish, but it just doesn't have enough data to really measure a long-term price action on it. What is Zeta Chain's all-time high? This is the weekly candles right now we're looking at, guys. So when we use Hike and Ashi candles on the channel, They look a little different than regular candles. I just like the bit of flow that they give. I feel like the data is a little easier for my brain to process. Is Zeta Chain launched? $1.10 went up to 280. It's sitting at 17 cents. It's 10x, 15x away from its all-time high. Let's take a look at Zeta Chain on CMC. CMC, Zeta Chain. We'll take a look at Zeta Chain, figure out where it's at. Total supply is 2.1 billion. Max supply 2.1 billion. 877 million. Circulating supply. What's all the exchanges Zeta Chain's on? It's on Bybit. It's on Coinbase Exchange. Upbit, OKX, BitGet, Mexi, Gate.io, HTX. Oh, frick. I got to share this tab with you guys so you can get the data that I'm looking at. Bybit holds 7%. Upbit holds 5%. Dude, I've seen Upbit a lot, dude. I don't know what it is. Obviously, it's some sort of exchange, but they've been holding a lot of cryptocurrencies. So is HTX. HTX also holds 13%. HTX, I think, is a DAO. Crypto.com holds $576. Well, that's very low liquidity. Or $506 of trading volume. That's what it is. $506 trading volume. They hold $43,000 worth, I think. Bitmore holds 5%. TrueBit Pro Exchange holds 10%. All right, well, let's take a little deeper dive into Zeta Chain. DeFi, Gate.io has good staking words on it. What is Zeta Chain? Zeta Chain is the first universal blockchain with native access to Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and more, offering seamless UX and unified liquidity to the next billions of users. With its universal EVM, Zeta Chain empowers developers to build on universal apps that operate natively across any blockchain, creating a fluid crypto ecosystem from a single platform. How many chains do they operate on? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and more. I wish I knew all of them. It's kind of interesting because I feel like Cardano is taking a little bit of the Zeta Prime away, because Cardano also, could build on top of Ethereum. I don't know if they could do anything with Solana, Ethereum yet, but also, the things with Solana and Ethereum is I really like Hedera, and I like XRP, and I like other layer ones that I want to see cross-platform cross-chaining on with. Yes. What is the market cap of Zeta Chain? Volume. Market cap the last 24 hours. Doesn't really tell me. Manta Network, Alt Layer. We were just looking at Alt Layer the other day. Pith Network, and that's an Oracle. That's nothing close to Wormhole. Dude, what is Wormhole? This has been crazy. You guys know anything about Wormhole? I know Lark talks about it a lot. It's a DeepIn project, isn't it? Wormhole. Top, about to share my screen. Top 139 project. Here it is, Wormhole. It's down 75% for the year, 20% for the month, but it is pumping. Lots of, I guess, yeah, that's right. Wow, it had 5 cents. For the week, it was at 5 cents. It's almost doubled. The days up 26%. What is Wormhole? Why is it pumping? Let's take a look at Wormhole in the charts, guys. We're getting cross-roaded on Zeta. I know Lark talks about Zeta a lot. Crow Nation strong. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Zebek is going down. Yo, LOL. We were talking about Zebek the other day, John. You were thinking about getting in. And I was like, I don't know, man. I think it has more to go down. And then after we looked at the charts, I think you were in agreement, like it was going down. Yeah, it does look bearish, man. Not Wormhole. Zebek does look bearish. I think it's also super easy to read on Market Cipher. It's just pretty impressive. Wormhole partnered with XRP. Did it really? Really? Where did you read that, John? You don't mind me asking. wormhole. I want to pull it off an exchange. I'm going to pull it off OKX. I don't really like PolarX charts. They've always been really shoddy with me. I'm going to try to keep this in somewhat of an order, or start to keep it somewhat of an order so I can figure my way around. We're going to move A's up. Dude, I really just got to make this whole thing alphabetical. It's going to drive me nuts. Virtual, peanut, goes down. We're going to move C up. Yes. We're going to move M down. We're going to move V down. It's getting a little better. This is definitely cleaning up a little bit more. You know, it's not just memes anymore, but it's helping me out. Ooh, dang. Sorry, my OCD is driving myself nuts. Okay. Wormhole. Yes. Let's go look at wormhole. W's. John Salt said wormhole partnered up with XRP. Well, on the weekly, it's starting to clip over. It's 48 to 45 full of bullish momentum, and it probably will start moving after this because that's a doji candle. Dojis are a prime example of some sort of upwards action. The 8-day is just about to roll over, which is kind of like a sign of the direction we're going. 5-day, which is funny, the 8 days right there. I feel like the 8-day should be past the weekly. Okay, whatever. 5-day, almost bullish. You know, that bullish candle. I heard through a YouTube guy named Crypto Future. Okay, well, we're going to take a look at it. See if we can find it on X. Pay no attention to the DBSI. It's just wigs out on these coins that aren't on some sort of these wackadoo exchanges. What we do got going for us in wormhole is there is bullish divergence we got going on. You can see it's clear as day. I could even pull this back farther if you wanted to. There, bullish divergence. We have a green dot. VWAP coming in, strength ripping to the upside. I mean, strength's jumped from a 4 to a 16 to 4x the strength. We're oversold. VWAP coming up on the 3-day. The 2-day, VWAP's coming up. And the divergence is still in play. Red money flow is coming back in, and strength's ripping, man. It's a 26 from a 6 on the 2-day. DBSI is now, we're getting a little smaller time frames. It actually shows good. If you get only one of these candles that's highlighted yellow, it's working. If you get multiple, you're like, maybe not count on that one. We did have a lagging death cross right here, which kind of shows you that we were coming down a little bit, and it did play out. We just touched the 50. Dude, look at that VWAP. Oh my gosh, dude. VWAP comes up, denied, comes up, denied. We hit, literally turned red right here and said, oh, we're oversold. Right here, we got our green dots. Wow. Well, technically right here is where we turned green. Got the green dots, the next candle. Confirmed it right here. Could have said, okay, time to get in. Could have got in when that VWAP's coming up and just been writing that up. Wow. I wonder if when I come up to the 200 on the daily. Wow, dude, look at the 12-hour blue momentum waves. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Dang. That is nasty. Nasty in the good way. Upward momentum. Holy cow, dude. The strength went from right here at a 8. Now we're sitting at a 74 strength. Like, what? Momentum waves. They're like 20 clicks away. 16 clicks away from each other. That's crazy. That VWAP's super strong. The money flow is red's shrinking on the 12-hour. Holy cow, guys. Now, I always say, you know, it's always hard to buy green candles, but dude, this has some crazy moves coming into it. Because seeing that this is where bullish fish showed their sign. They came down, cooled off. We wicked back up on the momentum wave, had another green dot, cooled off, got another green dot, wicked even higher than the previous two candles. Bulls were taking control hardcore. Let's take a look here. I think we're gonna have a fake out here shortly. I'm only saying that because it looks like there is some sort of bearish divergence short term. It was not on the long term. So I think we're getting ready to have like a little cool off period, maybe a couple of red candles. We'll see. But wow, wormhole on fire. Fire! Out in the jungle. Let's take a look at X. See if we can pull up wormhole. I'm going to jump over here, share screen instead. All right. All right, move my mic stand around. Type it. We're going to like this post. It'll be like AJ. I'm going to repost it. We're going to say, check out this guy, man. Oop. Check out AJ. He's been crushing it in life and crypto. Stud. There we go. Post. All right, now we're checking out wormhole. Wormhole. I actually want to follow wormhole. Boom. Here we go. Now where we can find out that they post. See connections to the internet economy, wormhole, and the token past, present, and futures. Wormhole and Ripple. Here you go, bro. Here you go, John. You said wanted to do crypto futures. We might get a rate cut in July. That would be crazy. If we get a rate cut in July, I'd be blown away. I mean, I first predicted July, and now I kind of pushed it back a little bit. If it happens, dude, I technically am wrong because I changed. But that would be awesome. We might get a rate cut in July. Big, beautiful bill might kick off alt season, LOL. Dude, I hope so. But keep this in mind, John. If you saw today, Scott Bessett's in talks, I think like 18 countries right now for a trade deal. But July 9th is when the pause ends. And I believe they're sending out letters like July 2nd, just before the big beautiful bill gets voted on, I do believe. And those letters are going to tell all these countries that haven't made a deal what the new rate's going to be and that the break is over, that the 90-day pause will end. So keep an eye on that. Just keep an eye. Keep it in the back of your mind. Okay, Wormhole and Ripple, fire inside chat at permissionless. Today we are partnering with Ripple X. Today we are partnering at Wormhole to bring multi-chain interoperability to XRPL and the up-and-coming XRPL EVM sidechains. Ripple Insights. Wow, dude. Wow. That is huge. How did I miss this? I do follow these people, yeah, right? I didn't even see this come across my page. What? Oh, dude, I gotta share this. When did this happen? Just the 26th? It happened 2 days ago? What? How did I miss that, guys? Oh, crap. I was going to repost that. I'll requote it, I mean. Huge, guys. We got to be the reply guy now. Huge. Huge. Huge news. Good job, everyone. Putting in the grind. Hard work does pay. I'm going to say that. That's all I'm going to say. All right. John, did you see that? We went from 260 to 259 subscribers, and now we're back up to 260. Okay, whoever subscribed and got me back up, you guys rock, okay? I don't know who you were, but you're the man. I always get a little sad when I see we lose a subscriber because each and every one of you guys in the community mattered to me, and I'm like, oh, whoever unsubscribed, I could have helped out, you know? But thank you so much, guys, for going out there and showing up in the grind, man. Thank you for sharing that, John. That's pretty big. Sorry, I was looking at that slapping competition. That putting up the grind, man, is sick, dude. What am I saying? I'm so distracted. Sorry. AJ just messaged me on X. Not messaged, but replied to me. But talking hard, streaming also hard. John, thank you for showing me about the wormhole thing. I did not see that. I missed it. So, dude, you're awesome, dude. I don't know how we missed it, but we did. Okay, now we're going back to the charts. As we watch that one girl get slapped like 4 times. Let's go check out our Ethereum. Okay, where we are on Bitcoin. Actually, you know, I can't take a look at dominance. Take a look at the dominance. I think all season will happen once we hit between 67 dominance and 70, which we're not that far away, guys. Which looks a lot more painful than it is. It's between here and here. So when you shrink down the charts, it can get there. It can get there. That's what I'm thinking. We are getting a little bit bullish divergence possibility on the charts. It fell through the 21, touching the 50 right now. Momentum waves are still coming down. Well, maybe the dominance is trying to chill out. It is trying to chill out. Maybe it won't get to 67. I would love to see it get to 67. 12-hour dominance had bearish divergence. Did we look at dominance yesterday, John? I don't remember. Not huge, but we definitely had bearish divergence on the dominance. For sure. Momentum waves coming down. Green waves kind of plateauing. SEC dropped case as well. I saw that, actually. Did we? I'm going to have to come back over here on X. I think we shared that. Let's see here. Did we share that? What? Oh, you know what I did? I shared it on my personal. That's what I did. By accident, I forgot to switch accounts. Over here, guys, check out the BitFi. If you're new users, get the first $100 deposit, you get $60. 60% of your money on your first $100. Second thing is 500 and $1,000. You get 20% increase. That's $100 for the 500 and $200 for the first 1,000. If you deposit $5,000, you get a $1,000 bonus, and you get VIP access level 2 through our link. Check that out. What does that do? It gives you 20% off your trading fees, which is sick, man. I love to get 20% off trading fees, dude. That's fire. That's where it's at. That's what the love is. But yes, check that out. Okay, now we're going back to reality. We're going to head into, where would that be? I saw that. I reposted that. You know, I don't want to look at my own personal because I don't want you guys to see it. But what am I looking at? What's that? Brad Garlinghouse said that. That's where I saw it. Then we retweeted it. Gosh, dang it. My D button doesn't work very good, guys. I need you guys to like and share the live so I can get a new keyboard. Just kidding. I can live. Brad Garlinghouse. He shared it. I remember seeing on Brad's page. Where is it at, Brad? Why is it not showing Brad? What? Why do you say blockchain brew? The Ripple CEO. Guys, you see this? It glitched out. It's showing our own personal page. That's funny. Oh, I gotta take a picture of this. I'll send it to Trent, man. He's gonna get a kick out of it. See if that picture came out clear. Oh, I love it. That's hilarious. Too funny, man. I'm gonna type that in one more time. Let's see if it fixes itself. What is going on? Dude, I don't know. That was weird though. That was weird. Imposter. I didn't mean to draft, I swear. I don't know how that happened. I've never seen that before. Oh, that's so funny. I'm so sorry. Don't come after me. All right, dude. I know I shared this. Where are you at, Brad? Where are you at? Why? I feel like it should have been like the first post I saw. What if it's in the replays? Ripple dropping the Yeah, here it is. I'm gonna like that. That was yesterday? Man, am I going cuckoo? I swear I saw that today. Repost. Ripple's dropping our cross appeal, and the SEC is expected to drop their appeal. So it's not officially over because the SEC hasn't dropped their half. Brad has dropped his half. Cover blown. Cover blown. Yeah. Ripple is dropping a cross appeal. SEC expected to drop their appeal as they are previously said. We're closing this chapter once and for all and focusing on the most important thing, building the internet of value. Lock in, guys. Big things that happen to freaking XRP. Criminals! SEC criminals. Well, just Gary Gensler. And he was paid off to do that. I'm sure of it. Drama, did you ever sign up for the BitFi? Because somebody signed up and I was wondering if it was you. Huge guys. Slow. So close. I don't know. We just need. We're going to say so close. Huge guys. We're going to say SEC. Your turn. All right. Now, did the SEC. I should be using hashtags and stuff on all this stuff. Did SEC ever? Did they actually drop theirs too? The SEC dropped their. I just typed in sex. You guys didn't see that. That was by accident. SEC. Did they ever drop their case? Oh, it glitched out again. Now, Cointelegraph's Brad Garlinghouse. What the hell is going on with X? That's an imposter if I've ever seen one. Jeremy, did you see that Fannie Mae and Fannie Mac are looking to using cryptocurrencies for mortgages? Dominance going down. One day we have a red dot, which is huge. 2 day we got a red dot, which is also huge. What? Guys, I didn't see this. This is huge. Not only do we have mini divergence on it. Well, I guess technically if you count from here, we don't have. It's hard for me to justify that, actually. Maybe if Trent gets his regular charts up, we could have it. I mean, that is for sure pointing down. But you're not supposed to, not supposed to cut through candles to justify that as divergence. Oh. I wonder if Trent will be able to point it out. Could be huge, though. We want the dominance to fall. This. Oh, wait. I justify this now? No, I can't justify it. It's close. Really, really close to justify it. This would have to be on this candle right here. Oh, so close to saying it's divergence. Just tip down a little bit like that. If we could say that on the 3 day, then we can say, okay, now we got divergence. It's very close though. The 3 day, 5 day, we definitely have on the 5 day. There we go. I knew it was divergence in there someplace. Hopefully I get that dominance to fall. That'd be pretty wild. I want alt season, dude. I want alt season so freaking bad. So freaking bad. I thought for sure it would have started in May and it would have ran all the rest of the year with like 3 or 4 dominance flips in between. Big Beautiful Bill is going to pass Trump for the pump. Dude, I can't wait for the Big Beautiful to go pass and get in his office. Which I'm not quite sure how that's going to work with like the union and stuff because we're union employees. But dude, I work a lot of overtime, like a lot. Like you guys ever wonder why I'm so drained on our streams? Is an average work week is 40 hours. I hit about 60 hours in 5 days. That's a lot of overtime, guys. Some days I'll be 14 hours. I'll be out there 14 hours and come back the next day and do it again. That's a lot, man. And I don't take breaks or lunches, dude. I just don't. Like, I'd rather put the grind in and get in and get out. But a lot of times when there's longer days, you don't really realize that your days are going to be that long till they are. You got the green dot. And that's called blue collar, man. It's called being a provider for your family. Providers for your families. Dude, you're a beast too, John. I know you know what it's like doing long haul, especially in Canada, dude. Do you guys drive on the opposite sides of the road like other countries do, or you got to do it like us? We got that green dot and dominance right there on the 8-day, the weekly. Oh, man, that's not very strong though. I mean, it is. I mean, how much higher can it go? Like, it doesn't scream super bullishness. I gotta clean some of the charts up because I can't see the momentum waves for that super precise precision we're looking for. Wow, I mean, I really hope that was the dominance level and it wants to roll. We're so close. We did touch the 66 range. This range right here does look like it's a good peak level. And I was thinking we might hit 69, 70-ish range right here before we rolled, but we're so freakishly close. Dominance rolling. It's crazy to see the dominance have that much green in a row. Like, even on the doji candles, most of them were green. That's crazy. Go check out on the Ethereum, dude. I can't wait. You guys all have to start. We drive like USA. Okay, a lot of hours, bro. You were a beast. We drive like the USA. Oh, okay, good. You drive normal. You're a normal person. Do you guys use metric systems over there though, or you guys use like meters and stuff? Where's that? Ethereum. Tomorrow is going to be a big show, guys, because not only do we have the 1-day closing, bro, we got the monthly. Oh no, wait, what? Oh, I'm wrong by a day. OMG. So tomorrow we're going to have the weekly close, which will be huge. And then Monday will be a huge close because we got the monthly candle closing. And if ETH can form a green dot on, this would be an anchor trigger wave. Okay, first off, we'll have an anchor wave, trigger wave. Last time anchor trigger wave happened, boom, we had it, bro. And it has to confirm though. So we confirmed it, boom, it shoots up the next candle, and then it just stair steps. So we could get an anchor trigger wave. The VWAP is so close to the zero line. We'll get a multi-month run, which I think that might be the top. Use meters. Oh, you guys are so weird. I don't even know how many inches are in a meter. I'd have to look it up. Or centimeters. But you guys probably do take big steps to measure things too. We take little foot steps, and that's how we measure. You guys are probably like 1 step, 2 step, 1 meter, 2 meters. Well, we got to close above 2049, 2049. Oops, go back. What the hell? We're at 24.37. We were so close to closing that green freaking dot. So we just got to get that dot, guys. We get that dot, that'll mean the end of July will confirm it, and that'll set up alt season for August. And these are monthly candles. So we say if we do get a multi-week run, we're talking about hitting a new all-time high on Ethereum, most likely. We confirmed it right here, or this candle, so we could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, because we started right here. We could have 7 more green candles after this, guys. I didn't sign up. I'm working on my last campaign invoice still, but been working a lot, working right now. That's why I took so long to reply. Hello, building a music studio for my neighbor, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. You shouldn't swear on my on channel stream, but you know it's not kid friendly, guys. We drink on here, so fuck yeah again, dude. Building a music studio, dude. That's sick. Frickin' when we finally hit it big, dude, I'm gonna hire you and you could come build my music studio, because that's what we do, man. We communities stick together, dog. When I grew up with my father-in-law, he always had a decent amount of money, and he always said try to keep the money in the family, so he'd always pay for like other family members to do haircuts and stuff like that instead of exporting it. That's how I want this community to be. Like, I almost want to treat you guys like a business. Like, if I could hire one of you guys to build a studio for me, dude, that would be freaking sick, man. Right? And then when me and Trent get really big, I actually have a few ideas for meme coins and things like that I would like to do, because I've seen how they've been done wrong and how I'd like to do it. And I would think it'd be fun to be able to formulate some sort of way to include like beer rewards, literally, like, or like whiskey caskets, and you can, they store them at the distillery place for you, and they pay a fee, and be able to reward like holders with it. I think that'd be cool. Hey, you held for X amount of days. Here, you get a $5,000 whiskey casket. That'd be so freaking cool. And then we could have John long haul it for you if he's still working. His crow bags being so big. Like, hey, John will drive it over and drop it off for if you wanted it. I would love to work at your studio, dude. John, I would love to have you work at our studio, man. As we get bigger, man, in the community, dude, that's all it's about, man. It's building family, building life. Like, obviously, at some point, I'm going to retire from working, but this is a passion of mine. I don't want to do it because I like to work. I'm doing it because I love it. I love you guys. I love being here, developing the community. I love learning charts. Dude, we really want to have a compassion and passion on teaching people how to use charts. You know how I learned how to read candles? It's like, obviously you guys know I work for Bitboard, but before I even found Bitboard, I literally went on YouTube and was listening to 101 candle, like 2-3 minute interviews on how freaking candles work. And I'm like, what the heck these were? I'm like, this is a wick. Wicks on top and bottom. Now it's common sense to me, but I literally had no idea. So how many other people out there, don't know how to do finances or trade? Like, this is literally like, I want to help people with my life. That's kind of like my goal. If I could do that, it'd be fun. Yeah, obviously I'll take vacations here and there, but this is for you guys, man. It's a studio. And like, how else do you help? Like, I've done like living room 101 meetings with people to educate them, but if you want to reach masses, this is how it goes. And dude, sometimes it's like, it was super nerve-wracking to get on the camera and be able to talk and do whatever, but now I'm gotten a lot better at it. I'm getting used to it. And dude, I have you guys, man. You're like my regular community members that just show up to support me, and I'm like, dude, it makes me happy, dude. I want to be there to support you guys too. But yeah, Dreamer, no worries. I was just curious if that was you. So yeah, hopefully we can get that good candle close on Monday. So Sunday's gonna be a big day because we got the weekly close, and Sunday's gonna be huge for the Monday close. So check those out when they come. And also Trent's wedding thing that he's doing today is coming to an end this weekend, so he'll be around a lot more. And he's like telling me all these different plans he has, dude. That's like stuff that was taking his time about this wedding, dude. He loves you guys, man. He has so much passion to help teach you guys. The dude's like a teaching master, man. He's so educational. I love listening to the guy talk. I miss having him on the show because he keeps me entertained too, man. He's really well versed. He loves that ADA, man. Look at Solana. We were thinking that might come down this range, John. You remember that? We were thinking about that. We're like, hey, watch it falling down. We got into this zone right here. Where's my paint pen? I'm going to do it. Paint pen again. We got into this zone. And when we hit into this zone, we broke below it just barely. And actually, I guess technically, we weren't too far off because it came down to here. And then it bounced back up over into this area zone. And it looks like we're breaking through it, which is actually pretty large because what's happening right now, I'm going to clean some of this up. So I'm going to erase it. So guys, save it for later in case you ever need to rub in my face for about being wrong. We're touching the 21 right now. And we could break above the 21. Next stop be 50 and then 200. And the 21 getting flat like how it is and bending, curving up is just huge. And look at the VWAP. The VWAP's coming up. String's coming up too, which is also huge. The red money flow is kind of like, You could say this was an anchor trigger wave, even though you don't have the green dot, but it was the continuation with that one, how it kind of worked. And it is pumping off that trigger wave, and the VWAP is still going good. That's the data. I thought it was a different time frame. Wow, dude, you see this? Look at this anchor trigger wave. That's a tight trigger wave on that green dot. Oh, I wish I saw this, dude. I would have put it in a trade. Sometimes I always feel like I miss it, man. Sometimes I feel like I miss it a little bit. That is a fire Solana candle, though. Oh my gosh, momentum waves popping up, VWAP going up, oversold coming in, strength coming up. I got a request for a lottle. Check a lottle in a bottle. Man, I've looked at a lottle before, man. I'm afraid to look at it. Left head. Check out lottle. Lottle's also such a small mic cap. It's hard to find. L-O-T-T-L-E. L-O-T-T-L-E. Like, you gotta use like Dex tools to find Lotl. I'm gonna do this old school. See if I can find it on CoinMarketCap. Share this tab instead. Do you know which one it is? It could be this one. This is 200K. I don't know. I don't know the exact. This is Punt Fund though. No information on this. It's on Radium. I don't know if this is the correct Lotl though. Dex scan. I don't know if that's right. I gotta go back. I gotta restart what I was doing. I don't have Dex screen on my computer. You gotta tell me, is this the actual price of Lotl? I can't pull it up in MarketCypher. It's not available. It's on any exchange yet to be able to read the data. It's been pumping though. If this is it, 1 hour. Let's check out the daily. This looks like it. I think this is it. January came up, it ran freaking up and do the nasty wick. That one wick dropped straight down to almost the get-go beginning. Somebody rugged it. And then it came back up, had another pump, and came back down, 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 and it's been dead for a while. And it's starting to get a little bit of life. People are buying. The one thing that is a little weird about Lotl is, why is it all the same price back to back? Is it one transaction's buying, one transaction's selling? Scroll up. Scroll up. I want to go view this chart more. Why can I not pick up the screen? Let me go up, damn it. Well, this is it. Let's take a look. We're not going to look at the charts. I can't figure out why it's not letting me go scroll up. Gosh. Idiots. Hey, chart by train view. See if it'll let me pull it up like that. It didn't work. Didn't work. Okay. Let's take a look at Lotl. That's manipulation right there. This is organic pump. It's been in an uptrend though. Came up, drop back down, scam wick. More, that was manipulation. Lotl is punching at this high level right here. If it can break above right here, the next level of resistance will be about 3-1, which should be a 30% move on Lotl. If it breaks above that, the next level will be 49 or say 50, which is like another 30% move. And then you can, still step here. But you gotta be careful just to get all that growth really quickly. This is the best way to see it because you gotta get that organic growth where it just won't drop down, give it all back. It's hard to tell without actually looking at MarketCypher on that. That was a rug. That rug was the Trump meme coin sucking liquidity out of the market. Yeah, you can say that. I've heard that before. I felt that when that happened. But whoever created this coin probably knew the Trump coin was going to destroy his coin. And it was like, F it. This is a good time to get out. Is how I'm assuming who the creator of this coin was. Or whoever held the most amount of coins on it, just dumped it. So it is possible. All right, where were we at? We were checking out buying Solana. Share this tab instead. I wish I could pull up Lotl on here, but I cannot. So Solana looks good, man. Solana looks really good. ADA might not be behind it either. We do. It's not as cool as an Anchor trigger wave like Solana has, but it does have an Anchor trigger wave VWAP coming in. There's some action. Let's scroll through. John, I wish I had the smarts like you guys to read charts. I am just so slow to grasp. You know, John, it's okay, dude. Like, I used to watch a lot of influencers to get my TA. Oh, let's go like a crow. To get TA. And one thing that I really got was BitBoy. Literally bought Market Cipher for me. And he goes, dude, I know money's hard right now. He's like, for you guys. He's like, here, I'll go get it for you. Boom, like that. He's like, no problem, no sweat. Because he's a good guy, man. Like, I know he gets a lot of crap, but dude is a good guy. Like, he genuinely wants to help people. And he got it for me, dude. And I just really honed in. Like, I bought the 1 year before that, and I didn't put that much time into it. I didn't really know what I was doing. And when I first got into Market Cipher, you know, because I drive 12 hours a day, dude. I turned on Crypto Face and I watched it every single episode on wash, rinse, and repeat, which means it's like probably like a 4-hour class to go through all episodes. I watched it like 3 times a day, every day for a month. And every single time I was like, I think I've learned it all. And I'd rewatch it again and I'd pick up more stuff each time. That's kind of really honed in my skills because I have that type of time on my hand where I can do things like that. Not everybody can do that and really pay attention. So yeah, the VWAP is looking good on Crow. It is curving down. Oh, John, do you know who Gold Pony is, John? Green dot, doji candle for trend reversal, so more sign for go up. Then we'll go up. We do anchor trigger wave, which is kind of nice. Deep red, though, we want that red to start shrinking. The good news is that we're at some key levels right now. Maybe BitBoy can let me fight in his fight league. Dude, would you want to fight in his fight league? Dude, I might be able to help you out with that if that's something you're interested in. I was going to get into karate combat and fight some guy. I don't want to tell you who it is. And there was some stuff that happened with that guy. And I was like, I don't think he's taking this seriously, dude. But I got like my gym membership. I was going every day at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I was working out from 2 to 4 a.m. and then heading to work. And then I had to work till 7, try to hang out with my wife and kids till like 8. And then I'd go to bed and get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep and then do it all over again. Dude, it was rough. And after doing it for like a couple months, like the guy he didn't care enough. And I was like, I got frustrated and he wasn't taking it seriously. And I think it was going to fall out and they wanted to have me fight somebody random. Like, I don't think that's going to happen. Yes, he's cool. Gold Pony's a nice guy. We're going to have him on the show, John, the 1st of July. So in 3 days from now, we're going to do an interview with him. If you have any questions in advance you want me to ask him, send them to me and I'll write them down. He's like Coinbear, nice guy, honest guy. Yeah, he is like Coinbear, and he actually is part of the Pluto Alliance community. That's how I found him and talked to him. That's how I found Baron too, is reaching out to him and find out who's the best crow. I'll fight him for you. You'd like to fight BitBoy? That'd be kind of fun. Hey man, never mess with truckers, dude. We're mean green fighting machines. Right where we're at, Crow. The outward barely. I mean, the VWAP doesn't look super strong, but hey, we didn't go down, okay, and we did stay afloat, so that's a good sign. On the daily, the 2-day, shrink this stuff down. It's starting to roll over on itself, which is pretty big. We can get that rollover. We're at negatives 60s, which is kind of like the nerd. We can get like the one fake out, which kind of be like VWAP is coming up. We're at this strong support level. We might hover here for like a day or two until we kind of figure out when we're going to get that rollover on the momentum waves. Hopefully we don't get something like over here where it kind of came down, got the red dot, and kind of chilled out for like a minute. That is a possibility that we can have. But the differences between here and over here, the VWAP's just starting to break above the yellow wave. So hopefully we can broke above right here. I'm reading the charts right now, the candles. We kind of stayed above it, but we kind of kept going down. That's interesting. I wonder why it did that. hope we don't get that actually. Hopefully we get some strong bullishness happening. Crow's such a great project. It's the name, man. You can't go wrong with the name. I just refuse to believe that. And that Chris Marzak's a good guy. The 5 days still has me a little nervous. We'll know a little bit more data. Hey, the 5 days also closing tomorrow at the weekly. When the weekly close, we'll get that more data to show us. The good news is the 8 days been trending bullishness. So hopefully the 8-day carries the way like it is doing for Bitcoin, and we can start closing and getting that rounded top to anchor trigger wave. I always said Crow's kind of like one of the last ones to move. It just kind of just how it feels like in the market. So if it can be the last one to move, I'm willing to wait for it. I think it'd be pretty big. Ondo Finance. You, John, were telling me that people thought it could go to 25 cents or something like that. Or was that Friday kicks? I just don't see it doing that, man. I just don't see it. Like, all the signs are pointing to like bullish divergence, something breaking out. Like, why would it go that low? It's pumped all day. Oh, I cracked my neck. Oh yeah. I'm hoping for 50 cents. For Crow, dude, I think it's gonna go higher than that. I'm kind of in the same ballpark as Baron on it. You know, I think if it hits $1 again, I think it will. That's a success because the reminting of tokens. But I would like to see $1.25 to $1.50. I think we could get that. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. If it hits $1, it's a win for me, no matter what. $1 would be sweet. Let's take a look at Crow on the longer time frames, like the longer monthly candles. We are kind of getting a trigger wave, man, on Crow. So on the monthly candles, which lines up with like Ethereum. Ethereum like maybe like 1 month ahead of Crow. Monthly candles. What the dude? I wish I knew how to chart back in the last market when I was letting. You could literally see this was a double straight, perfect example of a double top. If you've ever needed to know what a double top was, you'd be like, yep, that's a double top. It's a sign to get out. Man, if I've ever seen one. Came down to freaking 5 cents, 4.5 cents. I remember buying it. I bought a lot right here. Like, I felt like a lot for me was like $4,000. I bought it right here, and I was like, okay, this is great. I think I got the bottom. And then it was like, boo. I was like, wow, I really thought I got the bottom. I thought that really sucked. Who knew that it still could fall another 75 cents? I've been trying to get a stream together yesterday. I kind of got crypto super chat donations working. I've been trying to get a stream together yesterday. I kind of got crypto super chat donations working. Oh, Jeremy, do you stream too? If you stream, I have to follow you, dog. I have to follow you, man. If you do stream. I also like Baron's money flow wave, not rainbow charts for a Crow. You know, I do like that, man. I actually don't know if I'm drawing this right, so don't quote me on it. I could be. Maybe I might not be, but I don't know. It says, well, it says top would be 66 cents if I did this right. I have never drawn this channel. I always buy Crow sub 8 cents. Do you really, Dreamer? That's solid. Do you stream? I'm curious now if you stream. Subscribers. But if you can get super chats, then we might have to come over to the super chat. We might have to have you on the show. Always buy close up 8 cents. That's a good sign, man. Where are we at? 9. We're at 9.3. Is that actual price? Actual price is 8. So more likely it's going to print a red candle because actual price, you know, is a little different. So this is kind of nice because we can project ahead. So I know right now it's going to project slightly more red, maybe a little bit more round. But I know it's probably going to be a green dot next time because the average is changing. So it's kind of interesting with using Market Cipher on like larger time frames, because you could kind of project out what the future is going to be. The CryptoFace always says it's like a future indicator, and as I'm learning it more and more and using it more and more, it starts showing you data that's coming. It's pretty slick. Well, hopefully this is flagging out kind of like what we saw with Solana. Remember, we drew that one paint line. Where's my paint pen? We drew that one line on Solana where, I don't know, it kind of came up and we kind of came down. Well, okay, it's down here in this range, and this is where we might think it might come. Well, if it starts curving up with this anchor trigger wave, up and away we go. Where's Harlem? Harlem, where you at, dog? We're going to talk about some Turbo. This is why I got to keep all my T's together. Oop, put it right there. All right. T, but I should probably throw that down here. Okay, where's this at? I'm going to move Trump down to T. He's going to be topped off. So we're going to put T. Where'd the other T go? Turbo. You know what might be also a hidden gem is Flare. If XRP stuff ends, I think Flare might pop off. It did last time with the lawsuit. Like, it freaking roared. Where are you at, Flare? B, Bronpret with Flare. There you are. I know. We'll look. Hey, look at that. 12 hour got a green dot on the upper. That could play out. That'd be sick. It's frick, man. Sick as frick. Turbo. Come on, Turbo. Anchor trigger wave. Tighter trigger wave. VWAP slamming up. Strength coming up. Oh, dude, Turbo's looking spicy, dude. I had my biggest trade loss ever on Turbo because the first time I was learning how to trade on BidFi, I wasn't paying attention, and I used like twice as much leverage as I wanted to do. And I was like thinking about, why is it going up so weird? Why am I down so much so quickly? Grammar, you're being shouted out by John. He wants to know what's your price prediction on Crow. Trigger wave on Turbo. Hopefully we can get up to half a penny. That'd be like next move would probably be 4-2, and then next move would be 5-5 for Turbo on the daily. It's been wanting to flip. Look at the indecision. There's a lot of indecision down there. 2-day kind of takes the indecision out. Looking tight on the 3-day. 5-day, it's not quite ready yet. 8-day, not quite ready yet too. I want to be more bullish. I really do. For Turbo. Short term, it looks like everything's going up, and hopefully we can invalidate everything else, that the false signals, which is actually look like what's happening with Bitcoin right now, is the false signals are invalidating. Dude, we were just talking about Gun too back here, dude. We were like, dude, it's so low. It was like sub 2 cents. We're like, I wonder if it's bottoming. Gun might actually be bottoming, guys. Could be. This could be a fake and we go down a little bit more, but it looks very flat right here. Like over here, you're like, oh, maybe. How do we know it's not being the same as it is over here? Well, this came up and dropped a lot. This came up, dropped a lot. Well, this over here came up, didn't drop below the previous low. Coming up, if it drops below, it probably won't drop below the previous low. Like, this could be the bottom on top of Gun. Could be a sweet entry point. Blair Drama says, I'm trying to start streaming crypto stuff, but I have a crappy computer. When I moved, my good computer it took a crap on me. I used to stream gambling, graffiti, and shooting range stuff. Dude, that's sick, man. We could go to the range sometime. Graffiti, you could do graffiti too, dude. That's dope, man. My dad's best friend does graffiti, and it's sick, man. He did I had a motorcycle helmet, dude. And he did it all up, dude, and then has Revelations on the back of the helmet. Freaking sick, man. It's like he took like a Bible and he did a printout of like the words on a sheet, and then he stuck it to the helmet, and he used some sort of epoxy, and he printed the sheet out so it wasn't the actual Bible, and he peeled it off, and all the words stuck to the back of my helmet, and it's like reading Revelations while I'm driving on the road. Freaking sick, man. And then stream gambling, dude. Dude, everybody in freaking crypto does poker, man. You do online poker? I used to watch. Still do watch a lot of people play online poker. I love it, man. You know me. I usually take like a couple of Fridays off to go play. Go freaking play. And then Trent does it, and I usually jump and join him. Oh, yeah. So yeah, I love it. Let's see what Trent says. Look, I got to text Trent that picture. Look, Trent, we are Brad Garling house. X glitched. No, I didn't say that. I just sent the picture. It's sick, man. How we dig it, dude. Where's my mouse? I always lose it on the computers. YouTube. You know, lately on YouTube, we've been crushing it over on YouTube harder than we've been crushing out on X. It's pretty wild. Cookie, we called the bottom of Cookie, dude. We nailed that one. We called it right here. Like, holy frick. No, I take it back. We called it right here. Sorry, I was like looking at myself. Where was I at? Cookie getting a little bit bullishness. Where's Zebek at, man? Everybody was talking about Zebek train. Dremmer, dude, you should stream with us, man. I would love to have you on, Dremmer. What's your channel? I'll follow you right now. Stay in the chat, dude. We always promote. It's a community out here, dude. We promote each other. We're family. Everybody, go follow Dremmer once he says it in the chat. Zebek chain, man. Here it is. Money flow still coming down. It's about to do something. Either it's going to break down to these levels or it's going to come back up. You know what could happen too, John, is it came down like this, right? It's coming down. What's the odds we're going to come up and bounce to this range right here and then continue all the way down? Bounce maybe off here, come back up, and then can kind of come down to this range. What do you think? Do you think that's a possibility? I've been doing something like that. We come down, we bounce off, make people feel the excitement again. We hit our range of resistance, come back down. We hit this range of support, come back up. People are like, oh, it's just a fake out. And then we dump, you know, get it all out. How to Blaze altcoin on base. Dude, everybody keeps talking about Blaze, dude. I actually have a friend, he bought into it. He's like, dude, I'm up 400% on Blaze. He's like, you should get in. He's like, I'm not selling it till it hits 20 million market cap or when it's going to go. I don't know anything about it, dude. I can't even. Oh, wait. You got it. Where'd you typed it? Blaze on base. Why do I not see a comment on YouTube? I see it in my StreamYard. You sent me the address. Can you copy that and just send that into YouTube? That comment's not coming through. I don't know why. But I see it on StreamYard. I don't think I can pull it up on TradingView. It's probably this one right here, the $4 million market cap, huh? This is an Archetype coin, isn't it? Archetype was talking about this. Cypher Dingo, is that a free market? Is that free market Cypher? It is not. Bitboy Crypto actually purchased this for me. Cypher, I used to be employed by him. For Crow, we have a liquidity point at deck screen. I don't have deck screen on my computer. That's the problem. I have it on my phone. But I think this is it. I pulled it up on CMC. Is that a free market Cypher thoughts? For Crow, we have a liquidity point at 80.32 and a whale long at 80.20. But I think the ETF will make us go around 25-30 cents at least. Deck screener. I hope so. I hope so. Employed by CryptoFace? No, Bitboy Crypto. Bitboy Crypto. Though I know of CryptoFace, this is his stuff, dude. I watched his videos like 1,000 times. Where am I at? Share this view and scan. I'm pretty sure this is Blaze. No, it's at 41.22 market cap. It just came out somewhat recently, right? It's only on Uniswap right now. Currently, and it's on base. Currently, 100% of it is on Uniswap. Max supply, total supply, max supply, circulating supply supposedly is 100 billion. Everything looks like 100 billion. There's not a lot of information on it to really read, my friend. It's the one day. I can't even get it to show me like 1 hours on here. Can I? Oh, can I? Buy Blaze. I mean, it looks good. It's in a new all-time high. You could draw a trend line, you know, up to here from here. It's hard for me to really tell you information. I hear about it. Employed by CryptoFace, dope. Haha. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I was employed by BitBoy. You know, he had the last couple months, man. Probably like the last few months, dude. He was going through it bad, bro. Like, I tried talking to him about AJ Writes Crypto and J Chains. I'm like, dude, those bros got your back, bro. I'm like, dude, I have your back. Those guys have your back, man. I'm like, I'm sorry that everything was happened to you. And you know, everybody knows where he's at and doing his thing. You know, he'll be back though. That guy has so much charisma for crypto, dude. That guy's never gonna. I don't think he'd ever disappear. And dude, he's totally gonna get. Someone from Netflix will reach out to him for a documentary. I'm sure about it, dude. People like making money, and he helps everybody make money, right? Deck screen. I'm sorry, how to. I can't really give you any more. I'm sure this is what we're looking at is Blaze token right now. I mean, it's high. I always tell people don't buy green, but this is such a micro cap. You know, supposedly it has $4.2 million in the market cap. It could be good. Crack ruined them all. LOL. Dude, he was not doing crack, man. I know that for a fact. He was not doing drugs. Not like that. I mean, the last couple of months he started doing weed, but I was like, dude, you need a little bit of weed to chill yourself out, dude. He was always on there and X throwing everybody under the bus. You're like, Mr. X is Mark Rufford and TJ is actually a good guy and he is threatened by death. Dude, I was like, what is going on, man? I was like, just smoke a little bowling. But just let your nerves calm down, help him sleep. Could have been just lack of sleep. All right, we're gonna come back to the Beck chain. Yeah, sorry, brother, I can't show you any more on Blaze, but I hear really good things about it from friends of mine who are close to Archetype, and he likes it. So Blaze may be good. Of course, it's not financial advice, though, right? You guys think Trump coin's gonna pump on the big beautiful bill announcement? I mean, it's pretty low. Dude, you guys listen to the same music, huh? I always turn on background music, but if you guys are, I'm sorry. I'll switch it up. There. Turned it up a little bit. Mix it up. Trump coin, the outwardly in VWAP. We just saw that, just very similar to another coin. Can it continue pumping? Maybe. It looks good. The 12-hour is saying it could. The 4-hour has been screaming to the upside. Look at that momentum, blue momentum wave, the light blue, dude. It's popping up. Trump will pump. Yeah, Believes Crypto thinks it could be the first meme when it goes to 100 billion market cap. I don't know about that. No, it was almost already there at 80 billion. I mean, it would be pretty crazy, dude. Can you imagine Trump going to 100 billion? 20 times Trump's net worth. That would be wild. We do have a green dot on the 12-hour saying we're pumping. DBSI is predicting another green candle. VWAP is above the zero line, angling up, saying that number go up. We are oversold. Strength just starting to turn. We do got. No, I lied. I thought I was going to say we have bullish divergence, but we don't have bullish divergence. But you know what? I forgot to look at. We'll come back over here real fast. Wait, where did it go? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay. What we forgot to look at is the heat map, man. Looking for the liquidations. The liquidations are. Dude, look at that, dude. We have some fat liquidations at 106. Where are we at right now? Where's Bitcoin at? What's the actual price right now? Oh my gosh, dude, I gotta clean that up. That is ugly. 21 drawings, which sucks. Some of them I actually wanted to save. 12 hours looking good. We switched to regular candles. We're at 107. Dude, coming down here and hitting these liquidations, I think is totally realistic, dude. Coming down $1,000. We don't even have to come that low. We have to come to, dude, who's longing? Who is a freaking long-in that doesn't think it's going to come back down to here and be mass liquidated? That's crazy. That's a crazy long. I need to bounce from Canada. Yeah, you do. I need to bounce from Washington though, so it's I'm thinking about other places. Look at the short liquidation. See, we hit these people right here and bounce up to freaking 108, 300, dude. We'll probably pump up to 109, 110, head into these areas. Crazy. Oh, a lot of longs. Oh my gosh. There are more people on the top, though, more shorts than there are longs. Oh my gosh, dude. I can't believe that many people put longs and shorts in just right in the middle, dude. Like, what a toss of a coin. Like, why would you not put your long in down here and then you'd be like, okay, these people got liquidated. It's not going to come down. It could come down here. You could even put your long in down here. Hit these guys, and then it's nothing but up. You know, like, yeah, you might not hit it every time, but when you do hit it, it's a payday. It's a straight payday. That's wild. 108. That's crazy. Yeah, cray, man. We'll have to see what happens. What do you guys think? You think we get mass liquidations? Massive liquidations. Refresh. Nothing happened. Figures. I don't know. What do you guys feel about wrapping it up, man? It's getting hot. I've been talking for a while. You guys have been here showing up, giving us support. We'll probably be back with a weekly close, though. Weekly close will be fire, dude. And then Monday, expect us back for the monthly close. It'll be awesome. It'll be epic, man. I don't blame you for wanting to bounce to Canada. I've never been to Canada. I would love to visit, but I don't know if I want to live there. I would need you to like guide me around. Canada's pretty big. It's like half of Alaska. Thanks, appreciate you. Restful night, bro. Yeah, you have a restful night too, brother. Thank you, John, for showing up for the support, guys. It is Saturday. You guys get out there, get off the computers, go touch grass, enjoy your weekend. Thank you so much for showing up for another episode of Blockchain Brew Show. We'll be back tomorrow for the weekly close. So 26 hours from now, if you guys don't know that, or 25 hours from now. I get on a little bit before. But guys, thank you for showing up today. Please smash that like. Smash that golden like button. That's how we grow on YouTube, because YouTube makes us ask. And we got the subscribe bell. You'll find it in somewhere on the screen. I've never actually looked for it, but it'll be somewhere on there. You just check it out. Okay. Thank you so much for showing up. Love and support is always appreciated. You guys rock. Peace out.